Hi, Stampers and Crafters. It's Ann Varillo here with StampWithAnn.com, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we are going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to show you this fun fold card I did for my blog today. So you'll be able to go over to my blog. There's a link down below where you can get all the measurements and the instructions. But I thought it would be a lot easier if you saw how I scored and folded the card, because sometimes in fun folds that gets a little bit tricky, but this is super easy. And I'm using the Bee My Valentine stamp set and punch, but you can really use any stamp sets you have to make this card and just get creative. So it's all about inspiration today. And I'll show you just a quick little preview of the card, but we'll see it more. So it goes like that. And then, oops, it twists open. See, I almost had that wrong. Twists open. So this is what we're gonna make today. All right, let's go down to the desktop view. Okay, see there's the little bee card, Bee My Valentine. We're just gonna put some light up on that. And you can see, if you look at how it's kind of folded here. So I've got a score line here, and then it comes over on the top, and then when you open it, it opens like that. Well, look at my colors kind of match today. All right, let's get started. We're gonna do the stamping first. I wanna stamp the bee and this card because this is very simple and easy to put together. So let's get started with that first. And then before we put it all together, I'll show you the score lines and things. So let's do the bee. I need my Daffodil Delight, which I didn't pull out here. And we will stamp that. Let's see what I got here. Is that going to be big enough for my... Yeah, that's fine. Just got to make sure I can... why is things sticking here? We want to make sure we can get this. I'm just using scrap white paper, so I didn't measure it, but I just want to make sure I can get it in there. So we'll go ahead and stamp the body. Let's put this back in the frame here so you can see. I did Pool Party, Sweet Sorbet, and Petal Pink, so for the hearts. So let's get going with this. Make sure that's stamped up real good. And we'll just stamp his little body right there. I had fun making this card. It was super, super easy. And there's his little body. I've been playing with this set pretty much all of January, I think. Because it is getting close to Valentine's Day, so I go crazy about making Valentine's Day cards. So let's do his little body in, yep, Sweet Sorbet. So stamp that, get that stamped up good. And we'll just come in here and stamp him. Perfect. Wash these off. Okay, we'll cut him out right now. Punch him out, I should say. Punch him out. Oops, wrong way. Did you see that? His tail's over here. All right. Now I'm all mixed up. Sometimes when you're punching and you want to make sure you get a clear, good punch, I'll bring it up here a little bit more. What I found easiest to do is once you line that up, if I can make sure I get in there good, you can actually just hold it down and look at, see, yeah, there we go. No, you know what? I don't like this because you see right here, it's too long and I can't get in there enough to punch it good. So what I'm gonna do is just take a little bit off of here. You'll see what I'm talking about. So let's go back to the punch again. If you come right down here, and you see I couldn't get it in anymore. So now I want to, once I line that up and I think I've got a good frame on it, you just kind of hold your punch there, kind of squeeze down before you punch, and voila. So see, I got a good outline on it. Just something to think about when you're using the punch. All right, so we've got his little body. Now we need to do the wings, and I'm gonna make sure about our wings that I can get in there and do this. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp the outline in tuxedo black ink. So we'll get that here. And I'll stamp this twice. There we go. And I'm doing like kind of non-traditional colors. Well, I guess bees are yellow. Are they? They're yellow, right? But maybe their wings aren't pool party blue. So we're getting a little creative with the colors, which I like to do. So let's get this one. This is pool party. And we're just gonna, I hope I don't have to re-ink my pad. We're just gonna go ahead and stamp right in here. There we go. Close this up so we don't have any accidents. And then we're gonna punch these out. Again, I just try to line it up there so that you can kind of see. This one's a little hard because it's at an angle that I stamped it at. I want to make sure. Well, that's nutty. Let's see if I can get that. Well, we're going to have to go with it on that one. I'm taking too long to do this. And here's our other one. Well, this one's probably a lot easier. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so we got our wings. And then we're going to take this. Oh, nope. We have one more little stamp to do. And that is the little antennas. Where's my antennas? Oh, no. Oh, I stuck them here. Oh, here they are. They're on my block. See, I was trying to be fancy and get everything ready and I forgot. So we're going to stamp the little antenna. Just want to make sure again that I can get it right there. Just black ink. Put that over there, and then we will get this stamped or punched out. So this, I love this punch. I don't know if you saw though earlier on my blog this week, hopefully that's good. I used this punch to make some Valentine's Day cards. And it's good because these are just hearts. So you can punch designer series paper out of it, or stamp the hearts from the Be My stamp set, Be My Valentine stamp set, and it works out perfect. So, you know, you always have to look at, sorry, I need my Coke Zero. You always have to look at some different things you can do with your punches and stamps, really think outside of the box. So I kind of like it when it has like two purposes on it. All right, so let's, one more little stamp I have to do is the little bee's face. So we want to get his little face on here. And again, we'll stamp that in black, and we'll put him all together. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is you can use mini glue dots or a little bit of glue. You know, well, I'm just going to use the glue. It's easier. Sometimes one of my friends that we stamped with, she doesn't like the glue. She says it gets all over. We're just going to hold that there for a second. And sometimes it does. Yeah. So set that down. And in fact, I'm going to change my mind. And I am going to pull out my glue dots. Wings are a little easier to do. So we're just going to put a glue dot right here. Oop, no, right this way. Because this is where we want to. Did that peel off? No, it didn't peel off. There. So you're just going to glue the wings on like that. Or mini glue dot them. Mini glue dots. Like this. Pull that up. See, that one didn't come off. And we'll just go ahead and put that in. Down a little bit more. All right, and now we are going to, did I put that? I did. I have to get this. Okay, let's do this stamping here. And that is just these little hearts in Petal Pink ink, and we're just going to stamp them randomly. I don't need that anymore. So you just got to ink that up, stamp it randomly. Gotta leave enough room for the little tail. And our sentiment, can't forget that. And actually we are gonna pull this back in because I wanna go off of the grid. Oh, I just got ink on my, so there. Think that's enough? Oh, one more up here on the top. Okay. So that was Petal Pink. And then we are going to stamp the sentiment, Be Mine. We'll line that up. Oh, no, I'll use this one. This is another little thing I do. And I also do it on my glass mat. But you can see where this is the ruler line. So on these word stamps, you want to try and get them as straight as you can. So that's why I kind of line it up, and then I bring my block down, and that looks pretty straight. So we will just stamp the Be Mine sentiment right here. And I also like to use this to line things up. Be mine, perfect. If you don't clean your stamps off right away, you end up getting ink all over your fingers and everything. So it's always good right after you're stamping just to clean that stamp off right away. So the other thing that we need, and I'm sorry, I have to run over here. Ah! I wasn't prepared. I need my little, the little trail thing here for his bee trail. So we'll stamp that in black, Memento black ink. Let's get this out here. I had made so many cards out of this stamp set, which I kind of really liked. One of the things you want to do is just kind of line your bee up and kind of figure out where you're going to stamp this, because we want him off the card a little bit. So I think right about there is good. Just stamp, give that a good stamp. And then we can go ahead and attach him, my little bee friend, with some Stampin' Dimensionals. I like to pop things up a lot, just because it adds so much more dimension to the project. So I'm a big fan of Stampin' Dimensionals. I used to be a fan of, well, I still kind of am, a fan of the Stampin' Seal, but sometimes it's hard if I'm layering a lot of stuff, and I love to layer. If I get it crooked, it makes me mad. Okay, there's that, but usually this is the last thing I do, is put on a few embellishments. But we'll go ahead and do that right now. I'm just going to add a couple of these flowers that match. They kind of match the designer series paper. So we'll add those. And you know, I think I'm just going to add a little heart up here too. So there you go. And these are the adhesive backed hearts and flowers. So those are really fun to play with. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now, the other two pieces is this panel here, the Daffodil Delight, and I layered the Be Mine DSP to it. And again, same thing, Daffodil Delight and the designer series Be Mine DSP to it. So let's go ahead and get that going. We'll just glue this, like that. I had so much fun with these. Usually I'm not kind of like the, what do you call it? I don't even know how to describe it. Like cutesy stamp stuff. See how I got that on there, a little crooked. So I'm not drawn to them specifically, but this one was just super cute. So I got it. I like it. So that's that piece. So we're just going to put this aside up here, and then we'll go ahead and glue this. See, super easy. Once you get all the pieces cut, it's very easy to just come in and put it all together. And I do like fun folds. I don't make too many of them, but, oh, see, oh, come on. No, that's not straight. This is why I use glue. Make sure we can get that on there straighter. Well, that's as straight as I'm gonna get it today. Okay, so I've got these two panels ready. I've got this ready. So let's go ahead and do our base card. Okay, I'm going to bring this in here. Okay, so again, you can get all these measurements on my blog post for this. So this is 4 1/4 by 11, and we are going to score it at 5 1/2 first. Just going to come up here. You don't want your cutting blade, so just make sure you're using your scoring blade. So 5 1/2, right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come over to 4 1/4. Now we're not going to score it there. We're not going to use the score. We're just going to come up here and just do a little bit of a notch. See if I got, yeah, I got that. See right there? You can't, it's hard to see. But that is going to be our guide, because what we have to do is we have to pull it down here, keeping that little notch in, that little notch right there. And we're going to line it up into the cutting tray, basically, with that notch. And this is where we will score it. Let's make sure it's all lined up. And hopefully I do this right so that I don't have to get another piece of paper. So let's see. So now I've got it scored, and I'm going to fold it. Let me see this one, because this is easy to get it backwards. Okay, so you want this crease going up towards the left. So that would be, no, this way. Yeah. Now we're just gonna fold it in like this. So let's just burnish those score lines so we've got them. Just before you start putting it all together, just make sure that this corner is pointed towards the left. Okay. I did forget to cut some paper, but we'll get that for the inside, because I have to show you how that goes. Okay, let's attach this first. So we're just going to line that up, and I'm just going to glue that down. I'm not going to put anything else together until I get the Okay, let's open this up because there is some other stamp. Okay, let's see what the inside of this card looks like. Let's do that. So what I like is to add some interest here with some more stamped images, because otherwise it's just kind of plain, right? So what I did was I used the little 3 hearts, which are right here, and some Pool Party ink. And I just randomly, stamped hearts. And another way to do this too is you can fold it like this, and so that you get some of your images off of the fold. Like that. I think I need to re-ink my Pool Party. So we're gonna stop there, and I also used the larger heart. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just kind of randomly. Do. It just kind of fills in that area a little bit. And you can go up above, because you can probably see here, I stamped up into the, you can't really see that. I stamped up, so the card is still covering that, but that's okay. We'll get one down here, one over here, and we gotta have something in this corner here, so we'll just put another heart there. Oh, we need one more. Okay, there. So, we've got that done. And now we are going to stamp. Let's get this done too. We're gonna stamp the sentiment in Sweet Sorbet. Oops, that's the wrong sentiment. We need the Happy Valentine's Day, which is this one. Yep. And I did this, I also did that in Sweet Sorbet. I just liked how it popped, the Sweet Sorbet. Popped. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just line this up, make sure that's inked up good. Go ahead and just stamp that. Came up fine. Clean it off. I'm getting better lighting. My husband is going to be installing some better lighting for me, so that's good. And then what I did with this is, out of the same stamp set, I used the little flower, and you can see it kind of matches on here, the on the DSP, and I stamped that in Pool Party, just along the bottom. Just kind of randomly stamped it. Oops, made a boo-boo there. That's good. And then what I did was I just used a little bit of the light Daffodil Delight marker, blends, Stampin' Blends, to color in the dots, color in the center of the super easy. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pop this in here. Get my glue down. I was trying to tell my husband, I need better lighting, I need better lighting. You know, he doesn't believe me. Oh, you got so much lighting in there, because I'm up in a room that has we don't have any windows really up here. So I don't get natural sunlight. So when our son saw one of the videos, and he says to me, Mom, you need more lighting. It's kind of dark. I said, I know, I'm working on it with your father. All right, so we've got the inside, we've stamped this, and here is our fun fold, right? So let's first do this. We're gonna put this up here. We're gonna pop this one up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Again, you can use this for, I mean, any stamp set, right? We'll go with this. I was thinking about using my Bottled Happiness, which I still might do something creative out of that. So there's all kinds of stamp sets you can work with. So we're just gonna pop this right in the middle. And then we are going to glue this to the front here. So what I'm gonna do is put some glue right here. I'm gonna try not to get it too close to the edges because it'll squirt out when you have to lay it down. Now this fun fold, I was inspired by, well, let me stop talking for a minute. Oh, I know the best way to do this. Wait, look at learning on the fly. Yeah, because we're just gonna lay this down here so I can get it straight. Make sure that's pretty straight, yeah. Make sure you get it. So you want to unfold it, lay it out straight, and then put your top card on because it's a little easier to do that instead of trying to do it when it's all folded. So there you go. Our twisting fun fold card for today. Remember, you can go, my link to my blog is down below, so just click on that and it'll take you right to my blog where all the measurements are. And I was inspired by Sunny Day Stamping Julie Baca, and she had done this fun fold card with the cans. I can't remember the name of the stamp set, but again, that's why I'm saying you can really use any stamp set. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the twisting fun fold card, and be mine and have a great day. Thanks.